Hey guys, welcome back to another video of the Twilight Wars browser app series. Today's video will be going over update 1.50, which has a lot of cool new features that I'm excited to get into. So, I'm on a new player account right here, and one of the, I think, long-term standing issues with Twilight Wars was that there was no public lobbies or way for a new user to kind of come into the game and to explore just on his own without the need to add or have friends within the app. Because the way it works right now is if you don't have any play group, you can't really get into a game because there's no public lobbies. And so this update addresses that. So first I want to show you what happens now when we go to our active games tab. And the first thing you'll notice is that we have direct input from the game, giving us the option to either find a game or create a game. I'll get into the create a game, or I'll get into the find the game in a second. First, I just want to go through the create a game and show you that there's some new interface here. So the first thing is, you'll notice right beside this game name field, there's this circular arrow, and what this is gives us an option to just generate an automated name. So here we can see I automate the name and we get an Empire Reborn. We could do it again, get a Galaxy in Flames. So that's just a quick way now to name your games if you don't feel up to it. So the rest of these fields are, they're standard. So I'll just kind of do a little bit of this. Now, you'll note here now that there's a notes section. And what this is going to be for is it'll be for people to see when they're looking for open game lobbies. They can see the note, for example. So you might write something like, "Only looking for very responsive users, 1 day or less per action," something like that, right? So when you create the game, you give people an idea of what you're looking for. And now we don't have to necessarily invite anyone. We can just create the game, and as long as it's public, what we're going to see now is that we're able to, from other users, are going to be able to find this game, right? So let's hop over to another players tab here. So I was a new player. Now, as you can see, I'm in Alice's profile. So now Alice already has a game going, but let's say that we wanted to find the game. How do we do that? Well, what you can do is under the drop-down menu, we now have this Find the Game tab under the Games tab. So we can click into that, and right away we can see the game that was created by new player. So the default search setting is searching for lobbies, and then we can see the name of the game, A Galaxy in Flames. We can see the host, who has this crown symbol, is new player. We can go look at their profile from here also if we would like. We also have the note that they left. So there it is, only looking for responsive users, 1 day or less per action. And then we also have the information about the game, start date, the game mode, victory points, etc. We also have the option here to control our filters. So say we were looking for victory points, the game of victory points in the lobby that was only 10, Now you would see that we don't get that game anymore because that game was 14 points, right? And then we can add in more filters or remove other filters as we see fit, right? So that's a really nice way for users now to advertise open game lobbies as well as look for open game lobbies here. It's pretty exciting. I know in the past, new users have had some difficulties with this. It's not necessarily clear how to, go about creating a game, inviting people exclusively through a friends list. So I'm happy now that this exists because it'll make the transition for newer players into the app a lot smoother. And yeah, that's basically what update 1.5 is about. So adding this new find a game page with the optional note field, the optional auto generate the game name, and that little crown icon next to the host of the game lobby. So it's going to be interesting to see how this gets utilized. I'm excited to see it in action. I think it has the potential to add a lot more depth to the app, and we might see a lot more games now in the future. So have fun with the new feature. I'm glad it's out there. And yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.